weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
The cool thing about a drive starting with like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Straight ahead they go with B-Rob. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, when I backed up Peyton Manning for a couple of years, he loved to know a team's tendencies. And then he wanted to bust them. And that's exactly what that play just did. Got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This time it's a passing play. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's 3rd down now.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Down a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 49ers' 41-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Madison, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Straight in the center of the field. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that from a kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with a great field position.
Purdy on the play action. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, to line up.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's able to get this down to the 13. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a first set of downs for Minnesota.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Has some daylight through the 40. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Vikings first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Early shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Brought in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. 3rd and goal for McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety block, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. He'll throw from his end zone. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. They're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
14-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
14-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got Pierce. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
26-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. On the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs from 37. First down throw by Purdy. Taken in by Pierce. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, but we have gone so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Back to throw, here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. All placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Purdy throwing here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Brock Purdy with the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down.
What?
Just put on a show.
14-7. Vikings. Yeah. I'm up.
As they kick it away
I don't like how he
It's going to
plays
be taken
neither.
in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position.
Dang, you're chasing people got a hold of this.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Yep.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He finds
Oh,
space
Lord.
on the field.
Oh,
And he
Lord.
takes this in. Touchdown,
No.
Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis.
What the heck, man?
And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And a little bit of big completion, Brock. If not for that Maryland defender, knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a 3rd down and 17.
Third and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Willis finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
And the 49er 1st down.
Purdy on 1st down. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break.
You new kicker finally?
EA Sports
No.
in just a moment.
Same kicker.
We are in my league, but me and my buddies are running. He's Seattle, I'm the Niners. And me and him both division.
Miller on the return.
We're in the same division.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That one goes for 31 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. So still, guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Lone back hits the handoff. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops in after a gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Now Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Purdy to throw it. Gets this one to Pierce. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They want him out in space where he can make that initial play comfortably. Then go after him.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, it's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. It makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold on and carry it across the finish line.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. He got second down.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
Second and 10, McCarthy absolutely fires this one right side. And it looks great flying through the air, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On target to his man, Felton. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to win a game. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. McCarthy to throw it. Grabbed by Joe Madison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 now from the 46. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this one doesn't go far.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The ball and defender arrived in the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. '49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And snags this one over the middle. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Again, left side to McCaffrey. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
Come on.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Running back sets in motion. Third and short. Here's Purdy. He rolls to his right.
What?
That is exactly what they needed.
What was that one where I threw it?
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take
That wasn't even where I threw it. Thank you. Fuck you, Madden. That's what that is. Had the motherfucker beat, and then you help him out.
Play fake. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hutchinson reels it in. And they have this.
Freaking, I do it, man. I can't ever beat this guy because it fucks me over.
Offense is set. First and 10.
first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Brought in.
I wish this game would not be retarded sometimes.
Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking at throw, McCarthy. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Mustang 19, Bravo 80, go!
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? This back there, they had to have it. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special
I had him beat, y'all. I was going to use clock, Had the play I wanted, dude came open, and it freaking made me throw a pick.
Here's Miller on the return. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that inside.
The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
No! He wouldn't let me throw it! Freaking screw you, man!
Defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's what
because I wasn't fooled! It literally wouldn't let me throw it!
Didn't do it there.
On third down, Purdy.
I freaking hate you, dude. I hate you, man.
I've talked to you over the years. The transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small.
That's freaking bullshit.
Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
It wouldn't let me throw it.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
Oh, my Lord.
They're headed the other way. He's past the 30. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I freaking had him beat, man. That is twice this game fucked me royally.
Play action, McCarthy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Short pass brought in.
That's a pick play. He can't pick me off.
He's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So first down from 41. On the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hold in.
Jump the freaking route.
Does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. He's got his guys in.
Freaking can't win. I can't beat this dude. I never can. And I'm getting tired of it, dude. I freaking had him beat. It was wide open, and the ball literally went to the wrong dude. I threw it to circle on this.
That quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
5 still to go here. This is second down. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Rose count.
Where are you at? That is the fucking play!
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Freaking stupid, dude. Freaking stupid. Had the motherfucker beat. Had him down by 10, and it fucked me out of it.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return starts at the 3. And he dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 23-yard line.
It's like you're recording, right?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings down by 7. All set to go now from the 35. Here he is to throw. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Now to throw. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Vikings out of their hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Yeah, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That play wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Yes! Yes!
Should win them this game.
Pick it off, man! That's what I'm talking about!
After this one, Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, on crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.